Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Mammy Geeks Weekly Movie Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher. Oh, no, I started way early already. And, of course, I'm your host, Punisher 305, and with me, as always, old school movie specialist, Uncle Willy.
Let's see how many times you trip up.
Oh, I'm going to trip all the time. But I'm not going to trip here, and by here, I mean now. With this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS 10. And if you want, just in case you can't type as fast or anything, just go down to the description down below, copy, paste, go to the site, buy things, 10% on us, guys. Also, down below we have 10. See, after that I fuck up. 2. After that I have. Oh my God, fucking 3. Below this, we also have timestamps.
4.
Go, you dick, I hate you.
I say you get to 10 before you get out of the intro.
Okay. Down below, we got timestamps, which include pretty much the stories and the times, which let you guys know whatever we're talking about, whatever segment you guys want to hear, it's all there. Or be awesome and listen to the whole thing. And before we get started, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when we have these awesome videos, which is 3 times a week. 2 movies, 2 movies. 5. 2 video games, 1 movie. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And guys, let's get started. Willy.
Yes. Before we get started.
Yes, here we go.
I know you're going to do everything in your power to get me going. V12, 8.0 liters, pedal to the metal mad.
Okay.
But I got to really chill. Because I'm beginning to sound like a really, really angry old man. And only 2 of those words are correct. I am old and I am a man.
Okay.
I want to shake the angry part though.
Okay, sure. Go.
All right, I'm just letting you know. I want to shake it.
Oh, you want to shake it? Okay. All right, let's get started. Bill and Ted is going to use Rufus CGI'd into the movie.
See, I knew that was coming. That's why I put that ahead, because I'm going to chill. We talked about this last week.
Yes, we did.
Now, before I go in my little tangent.
Okay.
The facts.
Let's go.
During Comic-Con at home, it was confirmed that the late George Carlin will make an appearance in the movie. He is Rufus. He was in the first 2. He was a big part of the first 2. And it was said that he will make an appearance. They did not say what kind of appearance he was going to make.
Okay.
Now, I did say if they did a thing where you just saw like some hologram or something of Rufus in the background doing the guitar strum, that'd be all right. It'd be a nice, a nice little homage. But if they gave him a speaking part, that would be a travesty.
It will be. I mean, there's no need for it. The man passed away a long time ago. God rest his soul. And if they respect him the way we respect him, I would just say give him a hologram strumming the guitar, and that's it. I mean, I just don't see him speaking there. I just don't see it.
I don't know. I mean, it opens up a whole conversation because, you have a character that is an integral part of the movies, the movie series, and how do you just write them out? They had a similar issue with the late Carrie Fisher for the Star Wars movies. They did have stuff that they had filmed with her that they put into The Rise of Skywalker. So it wasn't just like, completely CGI'd, but they did CGI de-age her for Rogue One. And the example that I put, they also put Grand Moff Tarkin in there, and he had passed away as well.
But you know what? I want to touch a little thing on just that before we keep going. when they did the whole de-aging for Leia in that movie, it was actually surprisingly good. Like, it scared me good.
There was a very, very, very tiny little bit of uncanny valley, because it's very hard to recreate a human being de-aged like that. Remember Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Yeah, I do.
Where they did the same thing for Kurt Russell?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
It looked pretty convincing.
It did.
But there was still something weird about it because it just looked like bloated Kurt Russell.
It did.
I mean, if you remember Escape from New York and Big Trouble in Little China, he didn't exactly look like that.
No, he didn't, man. But also, we can't skip the fact also when they did it for Iron Man in which
Civil War.
Was Civil War.
The DH Robert Downey Jr. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was even creepier.
Yes, because I was like, fuck, he looks just like when he did in the 80s in that freaking movie. Which is creepy.
He didn't. Like, there was a part of it that I looked at it and I'm like, you're almost there.
Yeah.
Like, A-.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that fucking grade right there, that's what I give it. But what we're trying to compare to is fucking the Fast and Furious movie when you see the Paul Walker look-alike, and it's kind of like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like,
but that was his brother, if I'm correct.
But it even looked weird because they tried to put the whole face on him and everything, and it looked weird. Yeah, fine, give him the whole last hurrah type of thing. All right, get it.
There's another precedent for that. When they did some reshoots for one of the director's cuts of Blade Runner, they put someone in Harrison Ford's place.
The fuck?
That happens a lot. I mean, you really think about it, this happens a lot. It's still bogus. I can't believe I said that when we're talking about a Bill and Ted movie, and I did it without prompting. It sucks. I mean, I really don't want to see Rufus have a speaking part as much as I love George Carlin as a comedian and in this movie. I wouldn't want to see him have a speaking part. It's I wouldn't say disrespectful, but I wouldn't like to see that.
Yeah, you know what? I agree, man. I totally agree with that opinion, and I hope they just do something like what we were just talking about. That's what I really hope only.
See? I didn't get mad.
Okay. But I can't promise you nothing when it comes to the Willy 3 articles gig.
I know. But
I can't
you know
promise
what?
you nothing.
You know what?
What?
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We will. Let's also talk about Thor, Love and Thunder. We'll begin filming at the start of 2021, Natalie Portman said. Pretty much, they're going to start filming on early 2021 because, of course, the whole thing with the human malware going on. And it's actually messing up the whole filming schedule. So they just said, fuck it. We're just going to do it 2021, which to me, that's all right. I'm not too much of in a hurry for this movie yet, even though it's going to be to me, it looks like it's going to be an awesome movie just by the think of it, the sound of it, a female Thor. And you're still going to have Chris Hemsworth in there as Thor himself. So there's going to be some big fucking clusterfuck going to happen in there. And I'm actually looking forward to it.
There's a little weirdness going on. I mean, yes, Chris Hemsworth's going to be there, so he's going to be Thor. But it's already been said that Jane Foster is going to be female Thor. And Taika Waititi, the director, already let out that this is going to be a romance. And of course, the man babies on the internet are really, really getting their panties in a bunch.
Oh, you're talking about the micro penises?
Needle dick! Needle dick! Needle dick!
Yes.
The micro peepees?
Like, okay, whatever. You feel the way you feel.
Yeah.
I don't think that you need to get so drastic about it. It's possible to have romance in superhero movies.
Oh my God. I mean, dude, if they haven't never read a comic book, there's always a lot of romance going on in them.
I mean, like Peter Parker, Mary Jane.
Yes.
Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy. Mm-hmm. I mean, the only problem is that, all his girlfriends end up dying or they have their memories wiped so they don't know that they were married to him. No, I'm not bitter about that.
No. But then you also have Mr. Fantastic with the Invisible Girl with also...
Invisible Woman.
I'm sorry. Invisible Girl, Woman, same shit.
Same difference.
Yeah. But oh, you're gonna have that, and doesn't Doctor Doom has a little thing with her as well?
Doctor Doom's had things.
Oops,
Like he had a thing for Sue, yes he did, but like whatever. Like all I'm saying, people in comic books, they be getting it in. The alternate reality where Superman marries Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And if not, he's with Lois Lane.
I mean,
like get over it, people. It
just works out.
Like,
it works out perfectly fine.
I guarantee you that this is a Taika Waititi movie, and this is not going to be The Notebook.
But there's going to be some tears, because there's always a tearjerker in some Marvel movies.
So I mean,
there's going to have to be one.
The one that almost killed us was Endgame, but I got to give a very, very, very strong and close second place to Guardians 2.
Oh gosh, shut up, dude.
Guardians 2 tried really hard.
Oh my god, they tugged every fucking.
They tried really hard to get me to cut some onions in the movie theater.
Oh, they what? I had mine in a fucking the dicer already, right there, right by my eyes, full blast. Oh my god, I don't even want to remember that. That's how I don't want to remember. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, we're done.
Next.
That's done. We're done with that. Next.
All right. So, The Witcher: Blood Origin announced will be a prequel set 1,200 years before the Netflix series. I'm okay with that. If it's going to be a prequel, so it means we're going to get a little bit of info of not info. Excuse me. We're going to get a little more of a backstory on. Oh, I know I'm going to fucking butcher his name as always. Geralt
of Rivia.
There we go. You're going to get Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer. So we're going to get an origin story of all of those characters within that origin story. And it's going to be a live action prequel. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know how you feel about it. Have you ever even seen the Witcher series yet?
Saw it brief. Like I didn't finish it. That's all right. I don't care for it. Like it's not my thing. Mm-hmm. But you know, people like it.
Hey, it's actually really good. I mean, I've never played the game Witcher or nothing, but after seeing the series, I really want to try it out just because of the freaking series.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't ask. Did you do your homework from last week?
Which one?
You had 2 movies to watch.
Which ones?
What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, fuck. I know I forgot something. Okay.
I knew it.
I need to have a reminder set for myself to see them, because I forget. I'm bad with things. I can barely read and I can barely remember. So one of those is fucking me up.
That's good, because I don't remember what the other movie was. I know it was 2 movies. One of them was What We Do in the Shadows. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna have to look at the. We have to look at it up. We have to see. We have to see our old shows to see what.
We gotta keep going. I might die during this podcast.
Well, speaking about dead, the Walking Dead spinoff World Beyond will have a deep connections to Rick Grimes' movie. The seed of the Walking Dead movies will have sown upon 2 season spinoffs, World Beyond, which will set primarily after the Walking Dead season 10 finale airs, which is going to air on October 4th. First of all, I'm done with The Walking Dead. I used to like it when it first started, but it became more about the drama than actual friggin' zombies. Which I get it. We need to have more of a backstory to other people, get a little story going on. But it gets to a point when it becomes stale as fuck, and I just stopped. I really stopped. You know, and it hurts me because it was actually a good series, but then I'm done. And now they're gonna have a movie for Rick Grimes, which is gonna be 3 movies if I'm not mistaken. You know, I don't know how I feel about that.
I believe so. But you know what? No care.
No care?
No care.
Zero care?
Literally saw the first episode of The Walking Dead and said, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Maybe if it would have had, you know, what Shaun of the Dead type vibes,
I
would have paid attention.
Awesome.
Would have had Nick Frost throwing a 12-inch vinyl at zombies, I would have stuck around.
It would have been awesome to see a crossover, just them just walking across each other and be like, the fuck you doing here?
If they would have had a crossover where Simon Pegg and Nick Frost walk into the Walking Dead universe, I would pledge undying loyalty. Have an episode directed by Edgar Wright. I'd be happy as hell.
Jesus Christ! I would have died. I would have just fucking died, man.
So you would have died for the Walking Dead.
Yeah. Wow. Rim shot, please. There we go. So, you know what? I want to get down to something nitty gritty that I read, and it's interesting. Zack Snyder, on using Josh Whedon's Justice League footage, he pretty much said he will destroy the movie and he will set it on fire if he had to use it.
I mean, a little harsh, but I get him.
Just a tad.
Like, I wouldn't want nobody walking in with a flashlight at my golf party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Fuck yeah. But those are, you know what? I don't blame the guy. But holy fuck, those are harsh ass words, man. Like I would have been like, nah, I don't need to use this film. I could do bad on my own. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if he's saying that, that means he's pretty much throwing him out there like, say, fuck your film. I don't need nothing from there. I'm gonna make mine, and it's gonna be way better than yours. Nanny nanny, boo boo. Pretty much.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, everybody knows the problems that led to Joss Whedon even being put on the movie. Again, Warner Brothers screwed Zack Snyder over. Is there something that we can say that we can some phrase that we can use to describe what WB did to Zack Snyder that sounds like the Montreal screw job? Like, is there an equivalent to the Montreal screw job?
No, I don't know.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, and the Montreal screw job refers to Bret the Hitman Hart losing his title to Shawn Michaels in Canada when he thought that he was supposed to win it, and he was, but Vince McMahon screwed him over without telling him that night.
Yeah, a swift kick in the dick.
So he had the embarrassment of losing his title in his home country without him knowing.
That is sad.
So
that is,
yes, this is what Warner Bros. Did to Zack Snyder is the Hollywood version of the Montreal screw job. We'll call it the Hollywood screw job.
Yeah, or like I like to say, the swift kick in the dick, because reasons.
Yeah, you know what? It sounds harsh, but I get it. The man had a vision. Warner Brothers thought, oh no, it's too dark. Somebody quick, get some lights in here. And Joss Whedon's great in his own right, but he was trying to work with material that really did not cater to him.
No, at all, dude. This man, that was a total dumpster fire that he was gonna have to work with. No, man. I say
it's not that it was a dumpster fire. It became a dumpster fire because they tried to shoehorn him in it. I think, my opinion, tell me if I'm wrong. The only scene that I can say that's 100% his work, Joss Whedon's work, in Justice League that I actually kind of liked was the one where Aquaman was opening up, and it's like uncomfortably opening up, and he didn't realize that it was because he was sitting on Wonder Woman's lasso of truth.
Oh, God.
That was the only scene that I can say, yeah, okay, I kind of like that.
I giggled. I'm not gonna lie, I giggled in that part. I have a moment.
The one where the Flash tried to dap Cyborg, that was uncomfortable.
Oh, dude, no, stop, no.
Yeah,
like I get it. You know, we have Stone Cold Cyber fuck over there, and then you're like, man, I guess he's bitter because he worked out so hard to be CGI'd.
Well, he was going to be mostly CG anyway because that's how Cyborg looks.
I know, but it sucks because you see him if you look back and when they're making this film, you see him working out. Yeah, abs, weight. And then now, CGI'd. Which I was like, fuck, man, that sucks.
Well, shit. Batfleck worked really hard to be in Batman v Superman, only to spend the majority of the movie in an armor suit.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I was thinking, what if they ever did an MCU movie where Captain America is wearing his dorky armor suit.
What, Mark 1?
Did you ever see? No, not Iron Man. Captain America at one point had
I'm
a
sorry.
dorky armor suit.
No, I've never seen it.
I'll put a picture up. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
I know it's
God, what the fuck, dude? No.
Yeah. That's horrifying.
No.
But yeah,
No.
I mean, as far as Zack Snyder wanting to burn Joss's footage, go for it. Now, speaking of Zack Snyder,
oh my God,
talk about the black suit,
dude. That suit gave me all the chills. When I saw it, I was like, finally. The only thing I really wanted is to have the mullet and the beard. That's what I really wanted. But you know what? I got the suit. So I'm all right.
You got the suit. I mean, the man died. You can't expect him to come back from the dead with a mullet and rocking a dad beard.
Oh, fuck it. Dude. What? You know what, dude? What? That guy with the beard, bro? Oh, my God. Yo, I don't know what to tell you, man, but he's not a bad-looking guy like that, too, man. That's why I rock my beard. Hopefully to look like him somewhat.
Henry Cavill's not a bad-looking guy. Yeah. Whatever. But, yeah, he needs... And you know what? Rocking the beard would have been a real fuck you to the people who couldn't digitally remove that mustache.
Jeez, bro. That fucking mustache was just painful.
Hey, Mission Impossible Fallout, Henry Cavill can rock a mustache.
He can. He can rock a beard, mustache, no hair in his face. He can actually do it all. I'm impressed.
You know what he can do? What he can't do?
Build a computer?
Without me cringing.
But my God,
you know what?
Every woman,
shit.
I'm not. He built it. Every woman was like, they want to build a computer after they saw that.
No, they didn't want to build a computer. Trust me, it wasn't a computer they wanted to build. Every woman started ovulating when they saw that video, and some guys.
Yeah, I was one of them. Not gonna lie.
That man made not building a computer all that well look really good.
He did.
But you know what? He fucking did it.
Yeah, he did it, and he got to play his games.
Props to that man for building that shit himself. That's the kind of shit that I like. Y'all learn to build a computer.
Yeah, dude.
It's not that difficult, and it's really, really fun to do. It's really interesting.
It is. The things you figure out, the certain plugs, how to put in a motherboard in your fucking casing, the screws you have to put in. Oh my God, it's such a fun experience. I love doing that, man.
Well, I mean, you're doing it now.
Well, of course, thanks to the wife.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to get authorization from the accounting department. But I'm saying, you're doing it.
Yes, and I love it. What now I'm just missing is the CPU and the power supply, and I should be golden.
You got the memory already, right?
Yeah, which I'm gonna order more memory as well.
And I got your hard drive.
Yeah, this Friday. But you know what? I'm sorry, Willie, but it's time.
All right, no, you go first. This is the segment where Gabs. But I'm sorry. This is a segment where Punisher tries to make my blood pressure do its best impersonation of a boiling pot by coming up with 3 horrible movie stories, guaranteed, according to him, to piss me off.
Yes.
I promised at the beginning that I was going to try to be more chill. I don't know what these stories are. Let's see if he can get me pissed.
And just like the Joker. And here we go. So, first article. Netflix is doing a new series of Jurassic World Camp Creations.
Don't care.
It's a cartoon, Willie. And it takes place during Jurassic World in the other side of the island.
I still don't care. As a matter of fact, I posted it up on Facebook because I'm barely on Instagram or Twitter, and I found a series of funny Jurassic Park tweets, like if Jurassic Park was actually a thing, and they were tweeting the park stuff, like really stupid tweets like, if you're being eaten, please do not scream. You could potentially be spreading COVID-19. Keeping visitors safe is our #1 priority.
Oh god, that's horrible. That is
Yeah.
horrible. And I'll watch it. I'll love it.
Oh,
But
it's so
but I'm gonna tell you, this right here is just so bad. I'm like, wait a minute. They turned a movie that's all about dinosaurs running amok, eating humans, into a kid-friendly cartoon, which is taking place on the other side of the island, where Chris Pratt and everybody else is trying to run away from the island. So these 6 teenagers in cartoons, they're escaping the T-Rex, the Velociraptor, the other...
What was that word?
Velociraptor?
Velociraptor?
No, Velociraptor. Man, don't make me fuck up the words, man.
You already did 3 times.
Shut up. So what,
Velociraptor, for crying out loud.
Velociraptor.
No, you already got to 15.
7.
I stopped counting.
Oh,
I
shut
don't
up.
got time for that shit.
Nor do I.
All right, that didn't do it for me. Second
Okay,
one.
we're going on to the second one. Second one. Halloween Kills is about a community that is united by the outrage and divided in how to deal with the evil.
So, politics.
Technically, yes. But it's in the community. So they're outraged and divided in how to deal with the evil.
You know what? I can see it. That's the messed up part. I can see it. There's going to be mostly teenagers that are idolizing Michael Myers. And there's going to be the old folks that are going to be like, where we would have hung him back in our day. And there's the people in between that, you know, we gotta think about what he's going through, and we're not taking into account, you know, all the trauma and stress that he's gone through. I can see it. That's not even mad. That's just real life.
Well, that's true. Now, are you holding on to your seat right now, Willie?
Just tell me.
Live action Mega Man movie still in development.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck you!
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Ding, 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 ding.
No,
Winner?
no.
Game.
Live action Mega. No.
Yes.
They couldn't even get it right in a cartoon.
Well, they're making a live action of it. The directors of the upcoming live action Mega Man movie has teased that there's big news on the way. And they haven't really said much, but this is during the whole Comic-Con 2020, and the Nintendo Life directors are pretty much talking about this. So this is gonna be, this is gonna be so much fun, Willie. Aren't you happy?
I am fucking ecstatic. Can't you goddamn tell? The only way this will work for me is if Dr. Light uses the same voice he used in Mega Man 8.
Oh my god!
If he uses that same voice, roll that clip.
We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
That's gonna be horrible, man. I can't with that. That's the fucking worst.
Well, you brought it up.
Well, yeah, but it was the movie, not for you to bring me that voice.
And now, because you tortured me, I'm gonna put a little twist on this.
Oh,
I'm gonna torture you.
Oh, okay, fine. Go ahead.
I found 3 stories. They may not piss you off, but they may elicit a response.
All right.
And I'm gonna start with the one that I think is the least WTF.
Okay.
G.I. Joe's Snake Eyes solo films delayed to 2021.
The fuck? Why? Hold on. Wait. First of all, a Snake Eye solo is gonna be a silent film technically.
Okay, now you're just making fun of the mute.
No, it's seriously. When the hell you ever heard Snake Eyes talk? When?
Well, maybe they're gonna explain. You know, maybe it's like Bumblebee.
Oh,
maybe
God,
you know
no,
he had a normal voice until someone kicked him in the throat. You don't know that.
Oh.
You're just being stereotypical.
No, fuck that. He never talked. I never heard of, Snake Eyes wrote to me one time. He told me what happened. What he said, I don't know. I don't speak gibberish.
What? Wait.
No.
What if we find out that all this time before he lost his voice, he sounded like Gilbert Gottfried?
Let me tell you. Oh my God, I can't even do that voice. That's hard as shit.
Would it be worth it for you then?
That was funny. Okay, I enjoyed that one.
All right. The second one, which pissed me off only because I'm tired of the concept, not because of who they're getting to do it, but I'm so tired of the concept of doing spin-offs.
Okay.
Is Bill and Ted Face the Music setting up a female-focused spin-off?
What? What
Like
do you mean?
their daughters take up the mantle,
No.
and they start a series with them.
No. End in 3, and that's it. Anything past that is just gonna be torture.
Yes, they should have ended in 2. But
They should have. No, they brought it back to
Fuck
3.
what Willie thinks of. Fuck
No.
Willie.
So
We
they're
don't,
gonna
we don't give a
fuck with
shit about
this
him.
one. No, this was bullshit, dude. If they're gonna have the girls taking up a mantle, then number 3 better make it so fucking good that you'll be like, yeah, I'm okay with seeing another one. No.
You seem to be a lot more upset than I was.
Yeah, because it's horseshit, dude. Because technically, if we haven't even seen part 3 yet, and they're already talking about a spin-off of the daughters. No, man. I mean, okay, I get it. It's a new generation. We want to have, what the hell the daughters are called in this movie? I forgot. Tillette? What the I don't care. Look, just to have a spin-off going off with that, I'm not going to accept it. Because if they need to make part 3, again, I'm saying it's so fucking good that you'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the spin-off of the 2 girls doing it. Take the mantle, do the thing, couple of, fucking seasons or episodes, whatever they want to do, because they want to do movies or shows.
Another movie.
Fuck it.
But anyway,
3, go.
that's that one. I'm not a fan of spin-offs, but they gotta try to find ways to keep these properties making money.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This one is just pure WTF.
Go.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. One of my favorite movies of all time. Even though Willy Wonka should have gone to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That movie hurt me.
That's still no.
Especially Johnny Depp's performance. Well,
no.
it was recently revealed that it originally was not Johnny Depp's.
What?
Tim Burton had already selected Dwayne Johnson. Yes.
Hold up. I
The
just
Rock. Oh my god, that's the most authentic laugh they'll ever hear in their fucking lives. No! It's real.
It's fucking real. They can go kiss my hairy fucking ass. I love The Rock, but him as... No. Tim, you're fucking out of your rocker. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I mean,
no.
You always hear stories about this. For example, when Steven Spielberg was setting up the original Raiders of the Lost Ark, they did not want Harrison Ford originally. They wanted Tom Selleck.
I mean, Tom Selleck is Tom Selleck, but no, man, I can't even see him in that movie anymore.
Famously, Tom Cruise was going to be the original Tony Stark.
Again,
Almost famously, Will Smith turned down The Matrix. He turned down the role of Neo because he thought that the script made no sense, and he thought he'd have a better shot of turning another movie that was coming out at the same time into a blockbuster.
Which one was it again?
That movie was Wild Wild West.
I think I shit myself.
But my favorite what if of all time when it comes to movies is Terminator.
Wasn't that the Stallone one?
Nope. You're thinking Last Action Hero.
Oh, that's right. Oops, my bad.
The role of the Terminator was originally offered to O.J. Simpson. No. I haven't told you the punchline yet.
Oh, go. Because that was funny to me right there.
The punchline is they decided not to offer him the role because in the words of the producer, OJ doesn't look like he'll kill anybody.
Oh my God.
And your favorite one. Remember your favorite one?
Which one?
Die Hard.
Oh, go. Just go.
Okay. Die Hard was actually adapted from a book. Die Hard was adapted from a book. There was another book in the series that was adapted way back in 1968, I believe, called The Detective, and it was starring Frank Sinatra. Yes, that Frank Sinatra. It was a decent cop movie back in 1968. Nowhere near as over the top as Die Hard was, but it was a decent detective movie. There was a stipulation in the contract to adapt The Detective that if they were to adapt any of the other books into movies, they had to first offer the role to Frank Sinatra. He had right of first refusal, meaning that when they decided to adapt Die Hard, they had to give it to him first.
I still fucking can't even believe that part.
He had to say no, which at that time he was an older man. Of course, he wasn't going to do anywhere near the things that had to be done in Die Hard. He had to say no first before they went to cast someone else. And funny thing, at the time that Die Hard came out, Bruce Willis was not a proven commodity. He was a comedy actor. He had been in the TV show Moonlighting. He had been in some Seagram's wine cooler commercials until he famously gave up drinking and couldn't do the commercials anymore.
Reasons.
And he was in a couple of really bad movies. One of my favorites one day be, I think will one day be a Have You Seen episode, Blind Date, which is one of my guilty pleasures.
Okay.
It's not a good movie, but I really enjoy it. Stars him, Kim Basinger, and John Larroquette. We'll talk about that another time. But stuff like this happens all the time in Hollywood. Now imagine Charlie and the Chocolate Factory starring The Rock.
I can't fucking even picture it. The Rock is funny. I love him in certain movies, but I would never in a million fucking years will see him in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Never.
Well, now
Hamas. Hamas. Never.
Now you know.
No, and he's not the half of the battle for this one. No, sir.
One thing I wanted to throw out there that we had talked about that I didn't mention. We didn't. It's not even in our list of things to talk about.
Okay.
Have you seen the last couple of trailers for New Mutants?
No, I haven't. I already saw one, and it was very fast and shit because I was looking through my phone while I was working. But no, I haven't.
Okay. The first trailer, I remember seeing it, and I was confused as hell.
Okay.
I mean, it was a teaser trailer. I saw the very broad strokes of what they were trying to do. I'm like, I don't know about this, guys. New Mutants, for those who don't know, are a young group of mutants that Professor Xavier set up separate from the X-Men. They were like their own thing. They had a real nice comic run, 100 issues. I used to love that comic book. And the original 5 characters that were, well, there were 6, but the original 5 of the original ones that were in the comic book are in this movie. You have Magic, Liana Rasputin, who is Colossus' sister. You have Rain Sinclair, which is Wolfsbane. Danny Moonstar, who is Magic. Roberto da Costa, who is Sunspot, and Sam Guthrie, Cannonball. I've been seeing the trailers, the last couple of trailers that have been out. I'm getting into it. I'm really getting into it. They're showing more of Ileana. Magic's power is that she basically controls, not well controls, but her powers come from a realm called Limbo, and they show her with like she has her magic armor that comes out, and you see her fighting with her sword, and she just looks positively vicious. I haven't seen too much. I haven't seen too much of Wolfsbane of Rain, but she's supposed to turn into a wolf, dog creature thing.
Nice.
I've seen Sam Guthrie do his cannonball thing a little bit. Looks cool. I saw Sunspot do his fire thing. Looks cool. Danny's is Mirage's is the one that it's kind of like her power is that she basically brings out people's worst fears in their minds and manifests them in reality. But whatever, I think this looks really good.
All right, I'm actually hoping to see something out of it. I mean, with the little bit that I've seen, and of course we've been waiting for this for we really haven't even cared about it until more now.
I didn't care about it at first because from what I had first seen, I was like, I don't know about this. But I mean, they're trying to do a horror superhero movie. I can dig it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But well, that's the end of those things. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our feature segment for the movie podcast, and that is Have You Seen? For those of you that are new, Have You Seen is a segment where we take a movie that is either so what the fuck, or so underrated, or so under the radar that we point it out as a thing where maybe you should see this movie. This week's entry is one that I think that I'm going to see if Punisher can explain, because this one falls square into the WTF category.
Okay, so Zardoz, it's pretty much like a fucking wasteland-ish type of thing. You have a floating head that appears, and it tells you it just says this: the gun is good.
The gun is good. The gun is good. The penis is evil.
And it also is the penis is evil. That's right. And it spews out all these guns and a bunch of dudes in like I would like to say they're bikinis. They rush in to grab these guns, and they're like fucking excited, and they go out there hunting, and then you have fucking Sean Connery in the weirdest outfit I've ever seen in my fucking life, like ever. And then he's just there fucking, I mean, I just, oh my God, there's so much going through my head right now, Willie. Yeah, and then there's sex going everywhere, and it's all weird, and oh my God. And then the ending,
okay,
I can't.
Tag me in.
Tag, go.
Okay, this is a movie that was made way back in 1974, as Punisher tried to spew out during his long diarrhea-laced diatribe.
Because it was horrible.
Sean Connery was cast in this movie. Funny thing, he took on this role because he said that he didn't want to be typecast. He was world famous for being James Bond, and he wanted people to see that he could do other roles. Sean Connery deciding that this movie was a good idea for him, just so people will stop thinking of him as James Bond, would be like Chris Evans agreeing to do a reinterpretation of Tu Wong Fu just because he's tired of people seeing him as Captain America.
Jesus Christ.
This movie is batshit crazy. Okay.
It's everywhere.
The year is 2293.
Oh, not too far from us.
The crazy gun dudes that Punisher was so eloquently trying to describe are called Brutals. They're like the lower class, like savages. They basically grow food for another group called the Eternals, who are immortal. Sean Connery's character, his name is Zed. No, not the Zed from Pulp Fiction.
Are you sure? Because they're pretty similar.
He is an exterminator. One of the dudes that, one of the brutals that goes around killing things.
Zed is horny and confused.
So the brutals worship Zardoz, a giant floating head that spews guns and talks bad about wieners.
Of course he would, right? It makes perfect sense.
That's just what you do. One day he hitches a ride on Zardoz, and he ends up in an area called the Vortex, which is where the Eternals are. And really, to explain this movie any further is moot. This movie is all over the fucking place. Like, seriously, all over the place. Yes.
You thought like I'm telling you right now, you thought my rant was bad? My everywhere story? No, it's actually more normal than what the fuck you see in this movie.
Listen, there's clips playing during this whole sort of kind of trying to explanation. There's no way to explain it.
There isn't.
There really isn't. You just have to see it. First, look at that. Look at that picture of Sean Connery in that getup. They thought that was a good idea. Superman underoos held up by suspenders while wearing the tallest man boots you can ever see.
Yeah, because, sex sells.
And when you get to see all the things that this leads up to, the big reveal of why Zardoz is, it might break your brain.
I feel like saying,
like if you survive, if your brain could survive that long, because oh my God, this is batshit crazy.
Look, the only way I could tell you this without even spoiling it, the minute that Zed, he does a little investigating, and he finds out everything in life, like the meaning of life, of what's going on with them, the floating head and everything, he loses all fucking control and goes on a killing spree.
Yes.
That's all I can tell you, because when you find out the fucking ending of this movie, like the meaning, you're gonna fucking start sending us messages telling us what the fuck are we doing and why did you tell us to watch this? It's so fucking bad. Oh my God, but it's so good to watch still.
It has to be seen.
Yes, it has to be. This is why we have to talk about it. Go.
This is what happens when people who become iconic for a character get desperate to try to get out of that type. That mentality has caused things like George Lazenby, the second James Bond, to turn down a pretty hefty contract to continue being James Bond so that he can film another movie, Universal Soldier, which was horrendously bad, and that pretty much killed his career. Like, he still did work after that, but never as a marketable lead.
It only takes one movie to fuck you up. It's the truth.
That's what I mean. I get it. Like, Tom Cruise, I'm sorry, not Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks didn't want to be that funny guy, the comedian who made comedic movies like Bachelor Party and Joe versus the Volcano.
Yeah.
So he started taking more serious roles, and he reinvented himself as an actor because of that. Like, how are you going to tell me that the guy that was in Bosom Buddies all of a sudden has 2 Oscars?
Right.
Robin Williams did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jesus, there was no
Oh
more
my
well-known
God.
comedian, and he won an Oscar. May he rest in peace. But he won an Oscar for supporting actor in Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, but oh my God, but Robin Williams in his serious roles, those were off the charts amazing. Like those are like holy shit. Like you can really go down. We're not gonna talk about that robot movie because that was just cut your veins
And
movie.
Bicentennial Man was just bad. But
That was just go cut your veins.
Most actors have bad movies on their resume, no matter how good they are.
Man,
Like, really, seriously. Everybody loves Bruce Willis. Blind Date didn't do very well, and the less we talk about Hudson Hawk, the better.
oh Lord, stop.
But actors trying so hard to break out of the little pigeonhole that Hollywood puts them in is how we end up with movies like Grindstone, where Sylvester Stallone is a country western singer. Or how about Oscar, a comedy where Sylvester Stallone is a mob boss.
Why are you playing with my heart, man?
Those things sound ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
That's Sean Connery in this movie.
It's so fucking bad. Like that movie, this movie is just, it's nothing and everything. And for all our fans out here listening, even his character alone in the cons is something. When you dress up like Zed with the long fucking hair, the porn stash, and that little getup, the one that getup, this one right here, this one, yeah, it means a lot at the cons. It is by far the most crazy. Well, I was gonna do it. I told Willie one time, if I get into good shape, I was actually gonna do it. I failed, but then not thinking about it, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not going to be able to get into shape because I think that you would have to literally eat about 20 pounds worth of edibles to bring up the courage to do this.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I got a whole natural courage in myself, but what he was dressed like, nah. I need more clothing. Nah. I need all the clothing.
Okay. Well, you want to hear another little bit of trivia with this?
Oh yeah, please go ahead.
All right. This movie was a plan B.
It was a plan B.
Director John Boorman wanted United Artists to help him make a Lord of the Rings movie. And when United Artists got cold feet because they were afraid of the amount of money they'd have to spend adapting a Tolkien book, he wrote this movie.
They must have been smoking some serious shit. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
This is 1974.
Okay, they were on the fucking mushrooms.
I think the shrooms were insane.
They must have been. They did this 7 times in the acid just to make it bad. Because that's holy
somewhere
shit.
out there, 1974 Toad has a huge bite taken out of his head.
Somewhere there, yeah.
That's the kind of mushrooms they were doing.
Fuck yeah. Mario didn't get a chance to get it, but they got Toad.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
so yeah, that's Have You Seen. I don't make it a thing where we review movies here. This is just more like talking about them.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to watch this movie.
You need to.
Like,
you will thank us later. I mean, you'll send us threat letters, but you'll thank us later.
Preferably while doing drugs.
Maybe.
Not that I'm saying that people should do drugs. Hashtag don't do drugs. But yeah, I mean, you got to be on a substance.
You need to.
At least get yourself a bottle of Dragon's Milk. That's 11% alcohol beer. That'll put you in the right mood.
Oh, it'll put you in a good mood for sure.
Unless you're a violent drunk, in which case you're going to end up throwing things.
Yeah, just like Zed. He's horny and freaking mad. So it's understandable.
Horny, mad, and with a gun.
Yeah. Like everybody in Miami, technically.
Funny thing. Mm-hmm. The penis is evil.
Oh, yeah.
Sure uses his.
Oh, yeah. He fucks like a mule in this movie.
He fucks like a coked out rabbit.
Yeah. The boy goes on.
And on.
And on. And on and on.
He just keeps going and going. Oh my Lord. So that was Have You.
So yeah. I'm saying, yeah,
and
that was Have You Seen.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
We had trouble coming up with a movie for this Wednesday. I already know which one I want to do for next week.
Oh yeah?
For next Wednesday. I already know. Put it up on screen. I want to do that.
You're fucking sure of this one?
I am. I know that I know that I'm probably one of only 3 people that love this movie, but I love this movie and I want to talk about it.
Oof. All right. I'm actually looking forward to this one. I can't wait for next week. Guys, with that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody that was listening to us all the way to the end. And also, once again, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. Again, everything is down below. All you got to do is copy, paste, save yourself 10%. And please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Check it out. I mean, this is fun. We enjoy doing this for you guys. And we also want to hear what you guys think about the show. Who knows? Maybe you guys could tell us, hey guys, could you do a show about this movie or that movie? Or hey, how about if you, I don't know, whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about, technically. We would love to hear it and read about it. We love conversing with everybody here. And guys, with that being said, we will see you at the movies. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you.